Admiral's personal log, January 20th, 1944. Our Wunderwaffen ships Bismarck and Tirpitz have had nothing but success. We have won every battle, but we haven't won the war. You see, having a navy of a mere 2 ships means that you can't project power on the seas. We will never be able to blockade the British either, lest we just park the Bismarck in the Thames as a display of German superiority. The war has lasted for 4 years now, and we haven't won the war on the seas yet, and this means bad news for me personally, as the Führer only sees that his super battleships are working, but my overall strategy is not. I can only hope to end this war quickly, before the Führer ends me. Hey guys, Th3 here, welcome to episode 3 of the Wunderwaffen campaign. It's an interesting campaign so far. I am in January 1944, and the AI has built currently 58 ships, or at least they have 58 ships. I still have Bismarck and Tirpitz. They are both functional, and interestingly it seems that the ships are actually cheaper when they're being fixed up rather than when they're deployed. Because I had the Bismarck sitting in a dry dock, costing me 17 million, and then she went out to sea and cost me 22 million. But normally in a campaign, when you fix up a ship, it is actually cheaper to have the ship out at sea rather than taking on a lot of repair hours. Anyway, with all this, well, all these many months flying by, I've accumulated a small fortune. I'm sitting on 2.5 billion in naval funds. I might be slightly breaking the game here. Of course, making that edit to the save file, or rather, yeah, to the save file so that you can get the 130,000 ton shipyard is already breaking the game. Anyway, I can max out all my sliders. I have tech budget to 100, crew training to 100, and transport capacity to 100. I have 5,000 sailors sitting in the crew pool, ready to go to work. I might actually end up building another one of these super battleships. But I'm just trying to see how many more tech breakthroughs I can get. Although it is still taking a long time. Even with the slider to max, which I've never done, it's taking 14 months. And apparently the advanced hull materials was either supposed to come out in 1941 or started in 1941. But you can see just how large a scale the campaign is supposed to have eventually. I hope that eventually you're going to start in 1890 and play all the way through to 19 done, I guess, up until the point where you're satisfied with the end of the campaign. Now, the Brits keep losing ships here and there, but you can see that over, this is what, 7 months, 8 months, 9 months, 10, 11, not a single encounter. And then all of a sudden, the Bismarck once again has an encounter with a bunch of destroyers. This seems to happen a lot. I'm not sure where their battleships are, their battle cruisers or their heavies, because I haven't seen them in years in this campaign. They just don't show up at all. The ships that do consistently seem to show up are the destroyers. Which is something that Bismarck tends to make very, very short work of. Especially with her now very veteran crew. The crew has been on the ship for almost 5 years now. They know exactly how to use every weapon, and they know exactly how to use it very well. The British have, to their credit, been designing some new destroyers. A couple of new destroyers have made it out of the docks. This is one of the older ones with the single torpedo tube. But we also have, let's see if they have any of the new classes here. Yep, this is a new class. This one has a quintuple torpedo launcher there, so that's a 5 and that's not a 5. These are actually superiorly more dangerous to the Bismarck, because they can send out larger torpedo salvos. And with that, increasing the risk of getting hit. Because with that one torpedo tube on those destroyers is mostly laughable. The increased salvos that these guys can send out is getting quite dangerous. Also, I'm currently on version 1.04. The AI is supposedly more dangerous since version 1.03. More aggressive AI behavior. But well, I haven't really seen it. I haven't really seen the AI be more aggressive, especially in the larger scale of the campaign. It seems that they're less aggressive. And I doubt that the AI, in the way that it's currently programmed, has the, let's say, the level of understanding about the game that they think that maybe it's not a good idea to attack a 130,000 ton battleship. I don't think that that is what's happening. I think that there is something that's... Oh, were those my torps? No, those were friendly torps. See, that's still in the game. This guy got hit by a whole swarm of torps. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 torpedoes on this poor little destroyer. The Narrat0r. Sorry, 8. 8 torpedoes? Did you commit murder there, sir? Yeah, you did. Because this one was just sailing past the Narrat0r and apparently launched at the Bismarck. 10 clicks out. But promptly managed to hit its friendly. The Samer. Inflicting 5.2k damage. Yep, they were the victim, the Narrat0r that is, they were the victim of the Samer. So I didn't even need to help these guys. Now 10 21-inch torpedoes is no joke. You can really seriously get injured by that. Especially on a battleship as large as this. But the AI just doesn't stand a chance. I really hope that we're going to see more clashes with battleships, because Tirpitz is getting a little bored. Now, did I say Tirpitz? I meant Bismarck. Bismarck's getting a little bored. She scored another 1,813 victory points versus 3 for the Brits. That's how much damage they did. 3. She received 4 fires, Bismarck. 0 damage, 0 effective damage received. Damage dealt 46k. The only ship that dealt damage was the Samer, but unfortunately it wasn't even to me. That was to a friendly. Now I really am curious to see how this campaign would wrap up. Because I don't mind losing a couple of transports here and there. I mean, yes, over the larger scale it could be annoying, but I have 113% of transport capacity and growing. So I don't really mind losing a few transports, especially considering my huge budget of 2.5 billion. There goes another transport, and a few more, and another one, and another one. We're now still at 111%. I mean, it's not great, but whatever. It's a few transports. What are we getting? Super propellers. From 1930s? It's 1945 for crying out loud. What has taken you so long? Also, where are the Brits? Thank you, there's a special engineering. Big guns. Mark 14? Sorry, Mark 5, 14 inches. Wow, that's a bit sad. Anything that's actually useful? Advanced survivability from 1925? This thing needs work. Advanced gun mechanisms, 1937. What the hell? Shells, 1932? I thought Germany was supposed to be a pinnacle of engineering. It kind of isn't. Ah, gas turbines. See, this is interesting. Because gas turbines are very nice for overall horsepower per ton. Let's see what happens if I were to make another design of the Bismarck. But with gas turbines. I suppose it could make the ship superiorly or vastly more powerful. Because she's currently using diesel engines. Hello? Where are my gas turbines then? Oh, I cannot clone the design? What? If you clone the design, it's like it doesn't take the new possibilities into consideration. Because if I go for a new design, now I can select gas turbines. Diesels have 26 horsepower per ton. Gas turbines have 72 horsepower per ton. They are also vastly more expensive. Because these guys have an engine cost per weight of 4,000%. These have one at 13,500%. So if you look from diesel to the gas turbines, it goes from 168 million all the way up to 200 million instantly. Now I wonder what a ship like this look like. Sadly, I don't have any new towers to work with, so it's just going to be the same type of design. Whatever, nobody uses the 19-inchers, why not? Dual. Funnel needed. Let's see if I could make this thing really quick. Let's see if that would be feasible. Rudder shafts, electro-hydraulic steering, unbalanced rudder. Because you got all this horsepower. Might as well use it. Citadel, yes please, anti-flood 3. If I were to have a diesel engine... No, actually. It's barely a difference. Wow, okay. If I want to propel the ship at 30 knots... With gas turbines, it's 112,000 tons. With diesel, it's 116. So yeah, the gas turbines are definitely more useful if you want to go fast. How fast is fast? Fast is very fast. 38 knots? The ship is going to cost me $1 billion to build. $1 billion. I've never had a ship quite this expensive. $1 billion? Right. We're going to make this a brawler. That means smaller guns, which are probably going to be in a quadruple setup. Let's see, we got the 15 Mark IVs. Yeah, that ought to do. Turret rotation speed is going to be very important here. Because it's going to make sure that the guns stay on target. 2.7, 2.5. Yeah, we still need to add more guns. That's fine. Could I bring an anti-torp? Wow! I could bring an anti-torp 5 on this ship. The turning circle is going to be hideous. Absolutely terrible. No! 717? That's pretty damn impressive, actually. Let's go with a couple of 7-inchers for no apparent reason. Is that going to turn? Not very well. No, I need a bit more clearance there. Okay. Let's go for 5 duels. Again, for no apparent reason. Although, if I want to bring as much firepower for a brawl as possible, I'm going to need triple barrels. We're going to be firing super heavy shells with the triple base, TNT-4. These things load in 47 seconds, these things load in 17 seconds, and these things load in 11 seconds. I think that that's about all the secondaries I can put on the ship, with the exception of the triples. Triple 3s, there. With these guns, we have a pretty hefty 4 weight offset. Why are you so heavy on the bow? Is there something with the armor scheme? Yeah, there is. There is. Could we put just this... Good lord. This is insane. I mean, it's a battleship of over $1 billion worth. Traveling at 38 knots. Jesus. What else do I want on this ship? I would like the ship to be a little bit more balanced. Let's see if I can balance her out with a couple of 4s. No, we're going to need something bigger. 5s? 1 5. Do I just need to move the whole secondary tower back? Would that do it? Like there. And then put this here. Still no? Come on. Because if I pick up the main tower, it's probably going to be one big mess. No. Did they fix that? 0.4. There. But I'm not entirely happy. Shift you like this. Shift this back. There she goes. Perfectly balanced. A battleship of over 1 billion. That is some German engineering for you. Sorry, German over-engineering. Let's go with more armor on these guns. How much can we get? 21 inch. Yes. At 118% armor quality. Good God. 11. Yes. We're... Okay. German Wunderwaffen here. There you go. So she has over 22 inches of forebelt armor. A conning tower of over 30 inches thick. A main armor belt of over 34 inches thick. And 15-inch guns are protected by more than 42 inches. This is the Deutschland class. The Deutschland class. How expensive... Sorry, no, how long is it going to take to build this thing? Yeah, I know what a modern tower is. Go away. Hello? I would very much like to access this window. No? Okay. Fine. The Deutschland class. Cost 1 billion. Time to build 33 months. So a little under 3 years. Whatever. I'd like to order one, please. Yeah, that's a little expensive. It's going to cost you 31 million to build this ship. Just to build it. Okay, fine. Since research is a little expensive and not doing much for me, might as well. Losing transports, losing more transports. Where are the British? Stop relocating 14 light cruisers and 23 destroyers and just fight me. Bismarck escaped to Danzig again. You, get your butt in here. We're trying to fight the British. And it's been about 7 years. Hello? Where the hell are the Brits? Oh, they're building new ships. That's what they're doing. We also have some new breakthroughs in turret mechanisms. I think that we should have had this a long time ago, but okay, here we are. Minus 1% gun reload, 1% gun aiming speed, and 1% turret traverse speed increase. What else can we expect? 2 months, big guns. Finally, the Mark 5 14 inchers. Yes, I am excited. Anything else that's actually going to be useful for the war effort? No? Minus 5% ship construction time. See, that would have been useful. In 21 months, the ship is ready. So, we started 33 months. We haven't had a single fight in 12 months? How's my economy doing? I'm still at 117%. I should be fine. The British are at 68 ships. Why are we not seeing them? $1948. Oh, again? I was really hoping for something a little different. This is getting stale. It's like the British are only satisfied with sending more destroyers to their death. Because that's what is going to happen here. Yes, they're attacking from 9 kilometers out. But all I need to do to throw off the AI is turn the ship around. They will try to torp me. I just need to let my guns do what they do best. I'm not even targeting any specific ship. See, there's the torpedo swarm. But the torpedo swarm is going to meet me in a position where I probably was if I was going in a straight line, which I'm not. I'm already making a turn. How many ships are you engaging at once? Just the one? No. I very much doubt that, because I have secondaries going in every which way. There's the torpedoes. That's a kill. There's another torpedo to lower volley. Yeah, just keep your rudder hard to port. We should be fine. They do get pretty close here at 5.7 kilometers. The amount of work that the AI is doing is pathetic. If they were to build 15 battleships, for example, instead of just pumping out destroyers, they would actually be pretty dangerous. But they're not. And why are they still not capable of predicting the ship in a turn? Why are they still thinking that the Tirpitz is going in a straight line? I still enjoy playing Dreadnoughts, but at this shit, that needs to get fixed. I've been saying that for months. If not years at this point. I mean, all I'm doing with the Tirpitz is doing donuts. Yes, they're really, really large donuts at 857 meter turning circle. Which I doubt, because I'm going to be in a, let's say, a quarter of the turn in 1.8 kilometers. But why are we still talking about this? Tirpitz just wrecked the Linnet over here. And you're dead. Single launcher. Here, I'm still in a turn. The AI is still trying to predict my ship going in a straight line. And you're dead. It's weird. And it's a little sad. There goes the Ruby. Not even sure she was our target. Hey, here's to the Brits, though. They at least haven't torpedoed their own ships yet. The battle's not over. But it will be in a minute. And in a, what, 15-minute time span, bye-bye torpedo, 15-minute time span, we took out another, what was it, 8 destroyers? There goes another one. Oh, could you pose for the thumbnail, please? Because I still need that. Tirpitz, smile. No, not with your outline. That's it. Boom, you're dead. Okay, 16 minutes then. But that's it. 16 minutes. All ships eliminated. Damage taken? Barely any. 5. It's probably going to mean that the Tirpitz is going to have to go into dock for a month, because that's the least amount of time. Yeah. Repairing 1 month. Note this number. Cost per month. 17 million. 17.28 million. Normally that would be higher if your ship is being fixed. Ships out to sea, 22 million. I'm not sure if this is intentional or not. Also, I don't want my ship in Kiel. I want my ship out further afield. Go to Bremen. There. Okay, let's wait for another fight, shall we? Well, this was extremely unsatisfactory. The British sued for peace. I said, no, we're going to fight to the bitter end. We're going to fight to the end. I want to see the Deutschland class actually do something in battle. I want to see my $1 billion battleship function. So I hit no, fight to the end. And the game goes, boom, war's over. German and British Empire negotiated for peace. War duration 105 months. Outcome, minor victory. No. I told you I did not want a peace treaty. I wanted to continue to fight. Why are we talking about this? Ships lost, none. Enemy ships lost, a battleship, 6 heavy cruisers, 3 lights, and 58 destroyers. That's how many destroyers they kept sending my way. 292,000 tons lost. Ships lost, my side, none. Ships built, 259,000 tons. Crew lost, 512 on my ships. That's the Bismarck and Tirpitz combined. The enemy, almost 23,000. Minor victory. there are still a few things that need to be improved about this game. Now, I'm probably going to take a break from the campaigns until we have more different campaigns. I hope that's going to come soon. I know the devs are working on that. And it's probably going to be, with the next patch, an expansion on the campaign map. And hopefully, a map where we have more different factions to play and more different ways to interact with said factions. Anyway, that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this mini campaign. Short as it was. Well, short, I mean 3 episodes, but 8 years. It's the longest campaign yet in game time. Thank you for watching. Sad we didn't get the Dreadnoughts of the Germany Deutschland class to fight, but well, we'll just have to do that some other time. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon for more Dreadnoughts.